was drafted by the Bills.
Okay.
I mean, overdoing that completely.
Yeah, we're working this out on the air sometimes.
What about Jerry Rice?
Was he around here?
Turn left onto William Street.
Anyway, it's interesting. 248.
Just tell me the rookie receivers he was around.
248-539-9797. By the way, starting today and running through March 20th is...
In half a mile, turn right onto Goddard Road.
Today, okay, shaking his head. Today, it is officially winter.
Doug Karsh season.
I love it, except this is not winter.
This is not winter.
This is not winter. I want winter. Where's the snow? Now, Kang, you are starting. I've known you for a long time, and you've always had the same stance. I hate winter.
Yes.
And I have encouraged you to embrace a winter
at the next stop sign,
activity
turn right.
that you would have to look forward to. Every time we bring this up in the air, we get a slew of calls from the same group. And it is always the ice fishermen. The ice fishermen always come out of the woodwork saying, oh my God, you got to try it. Jansen is a hardcore
at the stop
ice
sign,
fisherman.
turn right onto Goddard
I am
Road.
encouraging you. You strike me as a snowboard guy. You're athletic. I think you can absolutely. I think you do well on a snowboard.
That was sound advice, though.
Yeah.
So you definitely find something
In
you look forward
3/4
to
of a
doing
mile,
that you can only
turn
do in the
left
winter
onto
that
Allen
gives you
Road.
reason to look forward to it.
Yep.
It just so happened, though, it was just later in my athletic career that that injuries mount up, and then all of a sudden, of course, I had the two young ones, and it's not a good idea to get hurt when you have to take care of two little kids.
No, but I mean, the majority of people don't get severely hurt. You might get some bumps and bruises.
Nowadays, I think if you have a bum ankle, you might as well be out for the year. It's like a torn ACL.
But you did make the comment that for the first time, there's something
At the next
about
light,
winter
turn
that
left.
you are looking forward to.
Yeah, that's right. And my little one, the 3-year-old that just turned 3, she's the big one. I got an 8-month-old as well. But the 3-year-old is now, this is like the first winter where she can really do stuff outside. Like I showed you the video before the show, and got her snow pants and her snow jacket, and she starts seeing her own footprints in the snow and just rolling around, throwing snowballs. So now I do have something forward to look forward to,
turn left onto
which is her
Allen
playing in the
Road.
snow, and I enjoy
Then take
that.
a
It's
slight
fun.
right turn.
So yes, now I have something, an activity to look forward to. Doug, it's watch my daughter play in the snow.
Yes. So that's step one.
Wait till I teach her how to shovel.
This, people, is step one towards winterizing our guy. It's been an effort that I have been trying for years. I have been unsuccessful, but now with his daughter's enthusiasm for snow, he's starting to see it in a different light. Just wait. I'm working on him.
It's not gonna you'll never get there.
I'm working on him.
As long as snow can stick to the pavement, then you'll never have me. Now, if snow would just stay on the grass and the mountains and the hills like you like to ski and snowboard, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
When it started affecting my drive to and from work. See, I never in the
Take a
summer go,
slight
oh my
right
God,
turn
it's
onto
gonna be
Allen
today,
Road.
traffic's gonna be horrible.
Right.
No, in the winter I go, oh my God, it's gonna snow today, traffic's gonna be horrible.
Yes, but at some point you reach a tipping point, twice in the show, I've used the term tipping point, where
2.4
it becomes
miles,
worth
turn
it.
right onto Southfield
Where it
Road.
becomes worth it. And I hate, one of the arguments against winter is, oh yeah, people die in all the accidents. No, I'm not in favor of that. Sure. I mean, I get it, yes. It's definitely more treacherous driving.
Maybe if I had a place up north that you can maybe go snowmobiling, something that,
Before we are done on this run together in radio, which hopefully will last a while longer, I'm going to get you up north. Actually, we'll do it after we're done on radio. Get you up north and get you on a snowboard.
in your place in Montana?
Well, that would be right there. That's road trip to Whitefish. Up down. Big sky. Now we'll start small. We'll start here in Michigan, where you're less likely to suffer one of those severe injuries. But now, between now and what I say, March 20th? Yeah, March 20th. That's when it ends. So, I gotta tell you, turning the page on the calendar, the date, doesn't really signify winter.
No, it doesn't.
Significant snow signifies winter.
That's the scientific definition of winter starting. We got a text from Mark in Whitmore Lake. Is Netflix and bourbon a winter activity? Nick in Belleville, thanks for ringing us up, Doug. Complaining about no snow. Now we can expect a foot.
Is this all
Stop
she's
it.
got?
Stop.
Is this all
Stop. You know what's coming.
248-539-9797. All right, this happened this weekend. A lot of people watched it. Wasn't real. We'll get to that at 11:31 here on Carson Anderson on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, you like Twin Peaks? If you're a friend of Twin Peaks, sign up for the E-Club to stay up to date on all things Twin Peaks and score free stuff. Signing up is easy. Just visit twinpeaksrestaurant.com/peaks-club to get started today. Plus, it's the most wonderful time of year where the weather is cold and the holiday parties are coming soon. Turn up your annual holiday party a notch and host it at Twin Peaks, an unforgettable experience that might be tough to remember. And don't forget to score gifts for your entire list. It's getting late in the season, right? So get a gift from Twin Peaks. E-gift cards to hats and merch. They've got you covered. Visit online, twinpeaksrestaurant.com/shop. Plus, Twin Peaks gift cards are the perfect gift for sports fans on your list. When you buy Twin Peaks, you purchase a gift card, you get a little something for yourself in return to use this January. Available for purchase in-store only. That runs through December 24th. And there's the Santa's Little Helpers costume party that's going on right now. Santa's helpers make their way from the North Pole to Twin Peaks. Join them until the 24th for some holiday cheer. They'll be closing their doors on Christmas Day to enjoy the holiday. They'll see you on the 26th.
In 1 mile,
bursting with
turn
babes
right
and
onto
straps,
Southfield Road.
29-degree drafts and sports from every angle. Merry Christmas, Twin Peaks.
There are times when it's hard to ignore that you may have a gambling problem. Like when you're at the casino and you've withdrawn the maximum amount from your ATM. Withdrawal denied. When you can't leave the tables, yet you don't know how you're going to put food on the table. Credit card denied. When you can't seem to pump the brakes on gaming and then can't fill up your gas tank. Transaction denied. When you're so invested in gambling, you're not able to invest in your future. You're robbing yourself and those you love of a better life. Approval denied. Don't deny there's a problem any longer. If you or someone you love is struggling with a gambling problem, we can help you win your life back. For free confidential help, call the Michigan Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-270-7117 or visit michigan.gov/problemgambling. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider and are only available if the provider determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, good news. The outrageously expensive Little Blue Pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. You pay just $30 for a month's supply. And right now, get your first online doctor's visit totally free when you go to 4hims.com/joy. That's right, free. Zero copay, no expensive appointments, no awkward face-to-face conversations to get your prescription. Hims connects you to doctors online who can evaluate you and, if appropriate, prescribe your ED medication. And a pharmacy sends it right to your door. Hims makes it affordable, private, and incredibly easy. Nobody likes
Go
dealing
past
with
this
ED.
light,
Now,
then
thanks
at
to
the next
Hims,
one,
nobody has to.
turn right.
And that's really good news. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's
At the light,
4hims.com/joy.
turn right
for your
onto
free
Southfield
online
Road,
visit.
then make a U-turn.
FORHIMS.com/joy.
Help Mother Waddles to help those in need by donating your car. Your car donation to Mother Waddles will provide food and shelter to the poorest of the poor. Call Mother Waddles today and change a life. Call 313-WADDLES.
Music Town
Use the
is
left
rocking
lane to make a
again
U-turn.
on the second floor of Hockey Town, powered by your Metro Detroit Ram truck dealers and featuring legendary musical experiences, interviews with the biggest stars in music, sports, and
Make a
newsmakers.
U-turn.
Log on now and experience musictowndetroit.com.
This hour consider feedback brought to you by Mike Deferral National Benefit Plan. For affordable life insurance, log on to NAPHealth.com.
For 20 miles, continue straight.
1270, your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The Tennessee Titans host the San Francisco 49ers. Thursday night football. Pre-game at 8 on the Bet 1270, Detroit.
Our Connor Skater out today. 248-539-9797. You missed Dan Campbell this morning. Some interesting stuff he told them. We'll replay some highlights in the noon hour. Also got a Who's on Top. Kang will be playing the role of Gator. I don't
kids. I got 2 of them.
No. I'm talking to you. It's a completely different thing. Yeah.
I don't have a list either.
No, but I feel like you and I behind the scenes are working on a list.
We've all got our own personal list. Gators is funny, that's all.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're all on it somehow, one way or another. So don't be offended. Don't think about Gators list. We all are.
Okay, so we'll get to this topic on the tease in a moment. Just some feedback coming in on the winter. Doug is spot on. Having an activity to look forward to in the winter helps change dreading the season. That's what but for me, it's mostly skiing. Nick and Bella says, thanks for bringing this up. Playing about the snow done. Now we can expect a foot of snow this weekend.
That's what Doug's hoping.
There's no way we're getting a foot of snow.
Don't encourage people.
There's not a foot of snow.
Will all 3 of your kids have an activity in the winter? They all ski?
Yes.
Does anyone snowboard?
2 of them do. I occasionally snowboard, but the 2 boys snowboard. Kang's winter activity is counting the days till March.
1. Wait, I gotta go backwards. I gotta do the math on that.
Yeah. It's basically 3 months away. I don't know where you're at, Doug, but White Lake and Clarkston has snow on the ground, and yes, it's covering up the grass. That's for sure. Snowmobiling is awesome, but dang, it is expensive. Highly suggest renting them the first few times, probably $300 a day, but it's really very cheap considering a new snowmobile is about $15,000, and if you're lucky, you get to ride 5 times.
Is that how expensive snowmobiles are?
I don't know. It's not something I've ever actually done. I do remember as a kid, my dad taking me to watch a snowmobile race up north somewhere, where it was a long one, so we basically saw the beginning, and they all zipped off, and that was it.
You ever watch the X Games? I know you do, right?
Oh, yeah.
The winter ones?
Yes.
Those snowmobiles. It's crazy.
I love the snowcross, when they're all on the skiers or snowboarders are all on the same course racing to the bottom. That I would love that. If that's quickly evolving into one of my favorite events to watch in the winter games. Jody and Romeo says, I'm 49 and I've been snowboarding since I was 25. I finally took my daughter out 2 years ago. First run on Mount Holly's ice rink. I caught my front edge and slammed down. Grade 3 AC shoulder separation. And 8 weeks out of work before rehab, my collarbone now floats around forever.
Just floating?
It's fun! Not that part. Snowboarding is fun. That sounds horrific.
Yeah, I don't need that. I can't have that.
Okay. So this past, we didn't have time to talk about this yesterday. Kang, your chump yesterday was Tyron Woodley.
Yep.
He fought YouTuber Jake Paul.
Yep.
And Paul put Woodley to sleep.
Yep.
A serious knockout blow.
Oh, yeah, it was devastating.
And I don't know much about the fight game. I really don't follow it. You and Gator do, and I like talking about it because it's delving into a culture that I don't understand. So I'm coming at it from a rudimentary perspective. Is that a dive?
See, people are saying that, but I mean, I don't know why Tyron Woodley would take a dive to a YouTuber. I mean, the guy's already been embarrassed enough, and to go out in devastating fashion like that, no. People are, you know how everyone has a conspiracy theory.
Yep.
And boxing is a very dirty sport where things like that could happen, especially judges scoring and stuff. But do I believe it was? No. That's horrible. I think he just got knocked out, plain and simple. He's not that good anymore. Well, this is a different venture for him. Boxing's different than MMA, but
I know. I just can't believe that Jake Paul is better than a real fighter.
Well, I think this is the thing people don't want to say. They don't want to give Jake Paul any credit for actually becoming
decent at
this.
I never will.
It's a very hard sport. He's been training his ass off for over a year. He hasn't fought a real boxer yet. Anyone with actual real boxing record.
But this is like...
But with that being said, it's still what he did is impressive. I don't care, man. What he did was impressive. What he's done is, at least with Tyron Woodley, has been impressive. And I don't like Jake Paul at all. So you're making me kind of compliment him, but it's the truth. And I'd like to see I was mad at Tyron Woodley because I don't want to see any more of this. And if you shut this guy down and be like, hey, I'm not even a pro boxer and I put this guy to sleep, it's over, right? Stop. We can see less of it at least. He might squeeze a couple more fights out just through curiosity, but his journey to be a real boxer might end, but it didn't.
When you start giving Jake Paul credit, it also starts giving credit to everybody who says, because you said he's trained his ass off for a year. You know, if I worked at it every day, I could make the senior tour.
Not true.
I could make the PGA Tour.
I know.
But why is this guy being able to do this?
Because he actually might have some talent. Now, I'm not saying it's a ton of talent, but compared to your average Joe, yeah. I mean, it takes guts to do what he's doing, walk out a full arena, take on guys who have fought professionally before, whether it's boxing or not, and do what he's done. And he embraces it, you know.
Okay. What does he need to do for real credibility?
He was scheduled to fight a young boxer, Tommy Fury, who's related to Tyson Fury. And, I mean, I think Tommy Fury's like 4-0 or something like that. But he's actually boxing real sanctioned boxing matches, right?
Yep.
He's doing it the right way. He's kind of taking steps towards being legit. And so that's who he was going to fight. And that might have really, legitimized what he's doing. Instead, he just got a rematch because Fury pulled out last minute with an injury and illness. And so now his next fight really should be someone with some boxing experience. He's earned that. It's crazy, and he's a draw, which is the most important thing in boxing.
Was he the one that was going to fight Mike Tyson?
No, that's his brother, Logan. Now that's just a spectacle in its own.
I know, but I think it's always going to be a spectacle with these.
Yes, curiosity is the main selling point for these fights.
Okay, but if there was a report tomorrow, who's the boxing writer, the fight game writer for Helwani?
Ariel Helwani?
Yeah. If that guy reports the fix has been in for all these Paul brother fights, how shocking would that be?
Not that shocking.
Okay. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. And do I expect that story? It's why I refresh Twitter.
Well, boxing itself, even when there's legit fighters boxing, it's always a possibility. So when you have two guys that haven't done it for a career, yeah, it enters your mind. I'm saying no right now, but you're right. If it came out and it said the fix was in, yeah, I wouldn't be floored or anything. It's boxing. Celebrity boxing.
248-539-9797. Let's go to Steve. Detroit, you're on 97 on the ticket. Hi, Steve.
Hey, guys. Good morning. How are you?
Okay.
Hey, so, I might know why Jake Paul isn't getting the quote-unquote credit he may deserve. I heard that there's no knockout clauses being put in the contract for these fights. Do you guys know if that's true?
That was only for the exhibition fights, and that was his brother. He just knocked him out. How's there no knockout clause?
No, a no knockout clause for Jake Paul. Like, you're not allowed to knock out Jake.
But then it wouldn't be a real sanctioned fight.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm trying to determine if it was actually real or not. So
No, for like the celebrity ones like the Logan Paul and Mayweather and things like that, there was no knockdown rule, and there wasn't even a winner. So they can put those clauses in for the exhibition fights.
248-539-9797. Eddie's in Flint. Hi, Eddie.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Yeah, that dude before me took a little bit of my thunder, but I had a question. Can you professionally gamble on those type of bouts?
Yeah, they're sanctioned. You could not bet on the Darren Williams-Frank Gore fight because that was an exhibition. But you could bet on the Jake Paul Woodley fight.
Yeah, because those seems like they're just glorified tough man contests, for famous people.
Oh yeah, it's celebrity boxing. Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. I don't pay for that stuff. I just stream it the next day or just check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there are people that do.
Hey, is Doug there today?
I'm right here, yeah.
What's up, man? Hey, I know how you eat it good. I remember one day you guys were talking about hot dogs.
Yeah.
You don't eat hot dogs, this and that.
Yeah.
Hey, but I know you used to work around Flint, but you know Clover?
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, they got a chicken dog.
Do they?
And it's real good. It's like it's in the same pack as the hot dog.
Well,
I wanted to tell you a long time ago. I remember when you guys were talking about that. I was trying to call in, but I never could.
Yeah.
But now that I got in, I kind of remembered. So you should try to, if you can, you got to find them in the Kobo section. I don't know if they sell them down that way, but it's a chicken dog. And then you warm those up like they do at the ballpark. Don't grill it. Put it on a flat pan and just let it blister up a little bit. Throw some onions and mustard on that. I bet you'll be hooked.
Well, first of all,
that'll be your next It's a chicken dog, not a hot dog.
Right. I appreciate you looking out for me, Eddie. And yes, I have tried turkey dogs in the past and not liked them at all. I've never tried a chicken dog. So I'll look for Kogel's chicken dog.
You might be one of those guys, because a lot of times when they do the substitute stuff, they try to make it taste like a hot dog, right? Or like a burger. You just might not be the flavor of the hot dog a fan of that. So maybe you need to taste more like chicken.
Yeah, I've had...
Or turkey.
Again, the turkey dogs, I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. All right, I got something here on Twitch. I just looked at the Twitch page where we stream live video, twitch.tv. Search up 971 The Ticket. Something you just said is very alarming to one of the Twitch viewers. We will get to that today at 11:46. It's Carson Anderson, Gator Out today, 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, the holidays are here, and FanDuel Sportsbook has a gift for all new customers. No, not a new pair of slippers. We're talking about 30-1 odds on Christmas Day in the NBA or NFL game. Just sign up for FanDuel Sportsbook and bet on any team to win any of the 7 marquee matchups taking place on Christmas. And if your bet wins, you'll get paid 30 times your wager. That's right, you can turn a $5 bet into $150. There's no better place to put a bet on the college football championship than America's #1 sportsbook. FanDuel, simple, easy to use. What I like about it is actually it's very easy to navigate, and I like in-game betting, which I didn't think I would. When you win, you get paid in as little as 2 hours. I like that too. So don't miss on your chance to win $150 on a $5 bet. Sign up with the promo code Doug to place your first FanDuel Sportsbook wager on any NBA or NFL Christmas Day game for exclusive 30-1 odds. Gift to all new customers. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today with the promo code Doug. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Maximum bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. 97.1 The Ticket.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. Avoid giving useless gifts and knickknacks this holiday season, and look for durable items that will last for years. Join Odyssey, and together, each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Damon Amendolara with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Last year, Bruce Arians begrudgingly brought in Antonio Brown. You don't say no to Tom Brady, but AB was on a zero-tolerance policy. Well, now he's coming off a 3-game suspension for counterfeit vaccine cards, and Arians is conveniently looking the other way. I guess that was more like a kind of tolerance policy. This is Damon Amendolara.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Message data rates may apply. If you are a man over 40, listen up, because this could impact how much you're getting done during the day and at night. The harsh reality is, once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. Here's the good news. Nugenix, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC, has changed the game again for men over 40 with Nugenix Total T, their most powerful man-boosting formula ever, and guys all over America are raving about it. Jeremy P. says, this is the best product I've found to raise T levels. I plan on using the product for the rest of my life. And how about Shane D? He says, I had no drive and was tanked out at the end of the day. After 3 months, my energy level is through the roof. I work out like most 19-year-olds. I am 47. Guys over 40, you need Nugenix Total T. And right now, you can get a complimentary bottle. Just text CUT to 42424. It's the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. But you can only get your complimentary bottle by texting CUT to 42424. That's CUT to 42424. Text CUT to 42424.
At T-Mobile, we're bringing it all together for the holidays with great deals for everyone. Like right now, you can get the perfect pairing, the new iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, both on us. You can capture your favorite moments with the most advanced iPhone camera ever.
Wow, the whole family looks great. Perfect for our holiday cards.
And you can get a pair of AirPods to gift.
Now I can listen to my favorite songs on repeat without driving my family nuts.
And the perfect pairing is just the start. You can also get 1 free year of Apple TV Plus.
Gather around, people. The morning show is going to watch itself.
Hurry into T-Mobile this holiday season, because both new and existing T-Mobile and Sprint customers can get the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods on us with eligible trade-in on our Max plan. And you'll even get 1 free year of Apple TV Plus, because together we holiday, only at T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
a 30-month bill credits and AirPods Gen 2 after rebate via prepaid card. Full of qualified buyers plus tax. 1 per account. Balance on required finance agreements due. If you cancel service, call before canceling to continue remaining credits on phone. Apple TV Plus renews at $4.99 per month after first year unless you cancel. Details at T-Mobile.com.
DoorDash is a proud partner of the Detroit Pistons, hooking fans up with the easiest way to earn cash, fast. The sign-up process is super easy and only takes a couple of minutes. All you need is a smartphone and a way to get around town. With DoorDash, you get to make your own schedule. Deliver on your time. That way, you don't ever have to miss a game. On top of that, you can cash out daily. No more waiting for payday. Become your own boss with this side gig. Download the DoorDash driver app today to learn more.
Be Quick Cash. Download the DoorDash driver app today and be your own boss.
Make better bets, bet smarter, and beat the books today. Download the BetQL app today to better your chances.
All right, Doug Karsh, Gator out today, 248-539-9797. Kang, Dark Frosty on Twitch. The fact that Kang thinks this wasn't staged is very alarming. Well,
I just don't think people want to give Jake Paul credit, and that's fine because I don't like the guy either. But I'm going to give him his due respect. The guy has been training for a long time, and he's not bad for an amateur boxer. You know, you think it's easy to just go in there. You have to be in good shape. You have to, learn technique, things like that. And still, by the way, if it came out it was fixed, I wouldn't be floored because boxing's a dirty-ass sport, probably right next to the horse racing. So, I get it. But you know what the thing about people that believe in conspiracy theories? You can't convince them otherwise. Right? I mean, Doug, you know this, and you're not a big believer in conspiracy theories. And
no.
It's always like, well, because.
No.
You're never going to be able to convince otherwise. Could it be fixed? Sure. Like I said, boxing's a very dirty sport. I don't believe so. I just believe that one guy is a young, bigger guy who's been training a lot, and he fought a guy who's inexperienced in boxing, who's older, and who's not won a fight in years, and they collided, and he knocked him out.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Jake Paul to fight a guy who's actually boxed.
What's really...
He hasn't fought a boxer yet.
Hey, I wasn't paying attention, and I woke up Sunday morning, and I'm open up my... I can't remember if it was on my computer or my phone. It doesn't even matter. Point is, I hit play, and I saw the punch. And I saw him go down. And I rolled my eyes.
Boom.
Yep. And I agree with you. I can't imagine. If you're going to take a dive, you don't take it like that.
Dude, my man got concussed, all right?
Yeah.
Face first. Oh, yeah, go ahead, knock me unconscious. And to a YouTuber, by the way, you've been,
Yeah.
It's one thing that he lost to a respectable boxer. But, I'll get knocked out by the Disney kid,
By the way, it's not... The thing is, what if it's bringing in new fans?
It definitely is. There's a Jake Paul crowd.
But that gets to what's wrong with that? Is it turning the sport into a complete farce? A circus?
Some of these fights are, of course, but I think in the end, if you're bringing eyeballs and pay-per-view numbers, and that's what they care about, then more money for the fighters and promoters.
I guess I just hope this kind of success, if this is deemed a success, making it more of a circus, I hope that doesn't seep into any of our major sports.
That's why I'm so mad at Tyron Woodley. Like, you've just helped continue this instead of end it.
Right.
So, please fight a real boxer. But if they're smart, and they've been smart, the Paul camp, they've been picking and choosing their fights, and he's taking that step. And so, who's next? It's not gonna. If it's any boxer, it's gonna be someone with very minimal experience.
All right, 248-539-9797. Kang, I got to tell you, my oldest son said something to me the other day that I think you're going to find hilarious. We'll get to that today at 12:02. Also next hour, Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Detroit Lions, spoke to the morning show. 12:20, hear some of what he had to say. The highlights of what he had to say. Very interesting. Let's go to Phil in Beverly Hills. You're on 97 on the ticket.
Hey, guys. What's going on, man? Love the show. Definitely interesting viewpoints here. But, I got to go with, I don't want to say it was staged, but at the same time, it was really questionable how he just dropped his hand and let that mean hook get in there, and you know, you heard him say, I think probably 100 times over in the post media presser, where I can't believe I dropped my hand. I can't believe I dropped my hand. So was it staged? I don't know, but I mean, I'll tell you what. If you look at Jake Paul and the kid put in the work for sure. I will give him that. I mean, physically, he just looked stout and strong. You know, so I know that I train MMA and boxing and kickboxing myself, so it is very rigorous to an extent. You never know how long a minute is until you box.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Look at Frank Gore and Tyron Williams. You know, they were gassed, and those are professional athletes, former professional athletes.
Yeah. I don't. You know, it wasn't staged. I don't know, man. I didn't see the first fight, so I don't really know. But I do know that Woodley had him on the ropes with a big shot, and why he let off was just kind of questioning to me, like, oh, wow, he wasn't supposed to hit him that hard, you know? But then you look at, you know, how Paul knocked him out, you know, and he was out before he hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it was a hard shot. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What I would like to see is Paul definitely take on Tommy Fury, and you know, if that guy's a relative boxer, you know what I mean? But you can't discredit Tyron Woodley either. He's a former MMA welterweight champion, man. So I mean, he's not just some bum off the street, you know, kind of like Ben Askren, but whatever. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It was it staged? I don't know. I mean, you get to other callers, and I don't want to hear what they got to say.
I mean, I'll just say this. Is it possible that the reason his hand was down was because he was waiting to take a punch, and then
he made a mistake? It happens.
But he made the mistake intentionally, I guess, is the question.
That's the question, because this happens. They always say in any fight, right? It only takes one mistake and your lights go out. He flinched, and he paid the price for it. I mean, it happens. The guy, Tyron Woodley's lost before. It's not like he's some undefeated fighter. I mean, the guy, he's made mistakes before, and he's older now. I mean, could it be staged? Sure. Does it even matter as long as people are buying it? Nope.
Let's go to Derek in Chesterfield on 97.1 The Ticket. Hello, Derek.
Hey, how you guys doing? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
All right, yeah. So one thing I'd like to see is one of these professional boxers going to the MMA world. They're always calling out the MMA guys to go into the boxing world. Last boxer that went into the MMA world was James Toney, and Randy Couture submitted him like 30 seconds of the first round.
That's exactly why it doesn't happen. You saw what happened. It's no contest.
But I would like, you got to give Jake Paul his credit. He's been training. He's obviously put in the work. He's got good footwork, good hands. So, good for him. But I'd like to see him fight a boxer actually in his own weight class. He hasn't fought anybody in his own weight class.
Exactly, yep.
So that hasn't happened. So that needs to happen. So that was my point on it. And, I just like to see one of these boxers go in the MMA world.
That's why he's smart, Doug. Now people are asking to see, for another fight against a boxer. That's all he wants is interest, right? And he's got the people to say, well, maybe he needs to fight someone some boxing experience. That's all he needed.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that I am getting irritated that there is interest.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm so mad at Woodley.
I shouldn't be. I'm not like some boxing purist. I'm not a boxing purist.
And you don't pay for the fights anyway, so it's not like, you're helping his numbers.
No, and I'm looking at this whole thing, I'm thinking people are getting scammed. Why does that bother me, I guess? Maybe I shouldn't be as bothered. Why does it bother me? Stop letting that bother you, Doug. 248-539-9797. Let's go to Jeremy and Ken. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Good.
Go past this light. Then at the next one,
I want to talk
turn
about
right.
this Jake Paul Tyron fight. So I'm a big MMA fan, and Tyron actually released a song in 2018, his debut single, called "I'll Beat Yo ASS," and he has not beat anybody since then. And I think that is absolutely hilarious. And I don't think it was staged. I just think, Kamaru Usman just kind of when Tyron fought Kamaru Usman landed like 500 strikes, and he just hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, Doug tells me that all the time. He knows.
So I just think Jake Paul he's a better boxer.
Yeah, he's a better boxer.
Yeah.
That's it. And you're right. Tyron Woodley, like I said, hasn't won in years. This guy's been in a downturn since that Usman fight.
He hasn't won in 3 years, and he was once considered one of the greatest welterweights ever.
He was, and his time has passed. Yep. He wanted a payday. He got 2 huge paydays from this fight. Good for him. Hopefully he doesn't fight anymore.
I saw a report that said he's made more in these 2 fights than he did in his entire UFC career.
That's why he was begging for this rematch.
Yep.
Hey, thanks.
Doug, you told me about the Usman strikes and the total all the time. I have to get you to shut up about it.
I've said it once. I've said it 6 times.
You had no idea when he started saying those things. You're like,
what the hell is this guy talking about? I mean, look. Here's what it is. I'm fascinated by the culture. I'm fascinated that people are interested in watching that guy fight. And why am I fascinated? I have no idea.
See, it started out like this, Doug. I want to see this guy get his ass beat. Yep. And now it's turned to, oh my God, is this guy legit?
Yep.
So either way, as long as you're watching and you care, that's all he cares about.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you what my son said to me, what the category was. He was sitting around his house in college, sophomore in college.
His house in Ann Arbor?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great house.
Whole bunch of kids. And they started talking about what they were looking most forward to going home.
Then at the next one, turn
So
right.
leaving the house and going home, what were they most looking forward to?
No, we don't want to go.
You know him. You've been to the house. I want to hear what your guess is.
You want text on this from the...
Sure, let's take some text. And when I give you the answer, well, we'll just leave it at that. What do you think he's most looking forward to going home? Also, Dan Campbell, 1220, highlights of what he told the morning show. Carson Anderson, 97.1.
Let me be real with you. The casino games on my app are real. The slots are real. The blackjack is real. It's just like you're in a casino for real, which is awesome. But if I'm going to be real, you can't feed other players to the Tigers when they win, and I miss that. Caesar is keeping it real, baby.
Must be 21. Offer valid in Michigan only and for new players. Terms and conditions apply. See Caesar.com/promos. Gambling problem? Call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 1-800-270-7117.
Hey Detroit sports fans, this is Herman Moore, and I'm challenging you to keep hope marching on for Metro Detroit families in need this Christmas. When you give to the Salvation Army, your donation will be doubled. Your gift will help provide food, clothing, shelter, and compassion. So donate today at any Red Kettle location, online at salvemish.org, or text GIFT, that's GIFT, to 24365. Together, we can help our neighbors in need.
If you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, look no further. Hi friends, Bill Gowling here for Gowling Buick GMC in Lake Orion. Each CPOB is given a 172-point inspection. If it doesn't pass muster, we won't sell it. And everyone is also backed by 2 GM limited warranties, one of which covers the powertrain for 6 years, 100,000 miles with 0 deductible. Plus, they also come with roadside assistance, alternate transportation, 2 scheduled maintenance, and more. We have a good selection to choose from. That's Gowling Buick GMC in Lake Orion. Learn more online at GowlingBG.com.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And this holiday season, Hall Financial is giving you the gift of free appraisals. Whether you're refinancing your current home or purchasing a new home, Hall Financial will cover the cost of your appraisal. With over 4,000 5-star reviews and the majority of our loans closing in 8 business days or less, you need to make Hall Financial your first call. Don't miss out on your chance at a free appraisal. Get started now at 866-CALL-HALL or chat with us at callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. And there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Twin Peaks. An off day for the Lions after learning their quarterback needed to go into the COVID protocol and